Now, a number of today's newspapers claim that Gareth Southgate and other international managers will ask UEFA to change the squad limit for the Euros from 23 to 26 players.
Southgate has been able to name a 26-man squad for both of the previous tournaments, with Euro 2020 affected by the COVID pandemic and the 2022 World Cup in Qatar influenced by the mid-season break.
Now, the papers report that the England manager wants a bigger squad due to the threat of more injuries. UEFA will hold a coaches' meeting next month to discuss this summer's Euros in Germany. The issue of squad sizes was back on the back pages, as we discussed on this channel last night.
Gareth has spoke to a few of the daily newspapers after the game, and he said how a few of the national coaches, they've got a workshop in Dusseldorf in a couple of weeks' time, and quite a few of the national coaches are pushing for an extra 3 places to go back to squads of 26, just due to the number of injuries happening. It's not just England players. We've seen, over these last 10 days, the number of players that have withdrawn for England, and Southgate was without about 10 players already. And that's happening, right across Europe.
When I read this story, I was doing a bit of homework and saw that in, going back a long way to 1966 squad, and there was 22 people, and that was in the days when you had 11 on the pitch, 1 sub, and the rest in suits in the stand. See, football has changed hugely. It's such a squad game, so many more substitutes are involved, and then, as Charlie was alluding to, just the fixture schedule and the uncertainty about injuries. I mean, we can debate the squad, but we know that when we always do this before major tournaments, but we know by the end of the season we'll be having probably quite different discussions because of the uncertainty and the changes that there'll be in just who is available.
In the past, he's sort of insisted he's wasn't that bothered about 26-man squads. But I think when you look at the number of players who are struggling, and also that would solve a few selection problems as well, wouldn't it, to get those extra 3 players.